I do want to ask as well, I mean, the Department of Justice was very swift in responding to school board members who felt like they were being harassed and intimidated a couple months back. Does the president feel that the demonstrations outside of, say, Justice Alito's home are those attempts to interfere or intimidate?
Well, I think I said yesterday, but I'm happy to repeat because I think it's important for everybody to hear, that the president's long-standing view has been that violence, threats, and intimidation of any kind have no place in political
liar
discourse. And we believe, of course, in peaceful protests. What I do find is...
Like when you burn down all the buildings and say that it's okay and there's going to be more of that, you liar. Okay, anyway, sorry.
Interesting, and I think many people have noted, is that there are voices on the right who have called out this protests that are happening while remaining silent for years on protests that have happened outside of the homes of school board members, the Michigan Secretary of State, or including threats made to women.
That's because they don't happen. Some of them do, but they're not by people who really are standing up for righteousness. You're a gaslighter and you're a liar. But let's continue on.
Seeking reproductive health care.
By the way, by reproductive... Oh, that's actually a good movie. By reproductive health care, you mean abortion? I think that's what she means. I think she means by reproductive health care, killing babies. Oh, yeah. She's not a good person. She's wicked. She chooses to do wicked things. And unfortunately, with the kind of lying that she continues to do again and again and again and again and again, folks, she is helping to destroy the world that we know as the United States of America. Maybe you might be interested in listening on to more lies. How about we listen to more lies? Oh, I got to hit play.
An insurrection against our capital. So I know that there's an outrage right now, I guess, about...
Isn't it funny how there's an insurrection against our capital, yet they've never formally charged a single person that they've taken in yet? By the way, that's very true. They're holding people on all kinds of things, but they've never formally charged anybody yet because they have nothing to charge anybody on. But that's beside the point.
Protests that have been peaceful to date, and we certainly continue to encourage that outside of judges' homes, and that's the president's position. But the silence is pretty deafening about all of the other intimidation that we've seen to a number of people.
This is a pending court case, though. That's where the federal law comes into place.
By the way, I don't know if you've heard it, but this is her basically saying, we don't like this, but we understand why they're doing it. Take a listen a little bit more.
Well, but I think that intimidation and protests and intimidation outside of the homes of school board members, the Michigan Secretary of State, intimidation and threats against people seeking legal reproductive health care and against our capital and American democracy also warrant some outrage. And we haven't really seen that. Go ahead.
That's evil. She's evil. And the lies that continue on to try to communicate things. Folks, they try to make people who are conservative, who have been using every legal tool available to them to fight against this stuff, look like the wicked people, while these people who are wanting to fight for the right to murder babies at the tune of 1,500 black ones a day, that's 50% of the babies in this country being murdered, are black women, are black babies, right? To 3% of the women that can actually have babies in this country, which are black women. It's terrible. It's sad. It's ugly. And folks, this is what the hard left looks like. They look exactly like this. They are haters of God, which means they're haters of freedom. And that eventually translates to the fact that they're haters of you. It is time to stand against unrighteousness. We need to take a stand. Enough is enough, you guys. This stuff is real. The battle for the lives of these babies is real. And the spiritual warfare that we are seeing every day is significant. It is more real than anything you could possibly imagine because it's what drives all of this. It is time to take a stand. God bless you.